Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I'm Passioknit Kelsie, and today we're gonna do another how many can I make in one day video. So my plan for today is to make bags. I don't have like a certain style of bag. All of my bags may be different, although right now currently I only have 2 bags in my brain that I'm planning on making, and then after that I'll figure it out, because I would like to make another granny square bag, and then I've also started a mesh bag and I want to get those finished. So we're gonna do that. Right now currently it is 11:20 in the morning. You know, I usually try to do these challenges over 12 hours, so I'm going to attempt to crochet until 11 tonight, which no big deal, hopefully. And I am going to get started. I don't know if you guys consider this cheating or whatever, but I'm going to be taking these granny squares that I have from our granny square video, and I'm going to be putting them together into a bag, and that's going to count as my first bag. But if you think it's cheating, then I apologize, and you can leave a comment about it, I guess, but I'm doing it anyway. So I'm gonna start pinning these together. All right, so this should be 15. Yeah, and I only need 13, so I'm gonna set aside 2 of them. I've been wanting to make another one of these style videos for a while. I decided on bags because if you've been watching my recent vlogs, then you may already know I have made quite a few bags recently. I have made 2 of these granny square bags that we're about to make, and I have made, well, I didn't make them, but I have listed these for sale because they were around my room and I was just kind of decluttering. So I listed one little white mesh bag, and then I listed kind of a larger blue mesh bag, and all 4 of those bags sold pretty much immediately within the same day or the next day of them being listed. So there's that. And then I also listed a little kind of like fanny pack style bag that I had, and once again that sold pretty fast. So I'm trying to give the people what they want, and also, you know, run my business, make sales. Gotta do what you gotta do. Summertime is coming up, and having bags is just really fun because summertime, like, most people are doing things, going on vacation, going to the beach, having a fun time. So you can have bags. You can use these bags to carry around your stuff. You can carry around your yarn. You can carry around towels and books and just, you know, whatever your heart desires, really. As far as how many bags I think I could probably make today, I think I will definitely finish the first 2, which will be this bag and a mesh bag, because that is what I have in my agenda. That's what's in my brain at the current moment. After that, I will have to decide, like, how long did that take and what else do I think I could finish today, because I'm not even sure how long this mesh bag is going to take. The last time I made one was quite a while ago, so I have no memories. Here's how we're progressing. I've pinned my first side. I've just got stitch markers here and there, kind of just holding them together in various places. A lot of people have asked if I could show you how to put these bags together, so indeed I will in this video. I didn't make this up. This is like it's a thing. It's been a thing for a long time. You can use any squares, any size squares. As long as you have 13 of them, you can put them together in this fashion. So, okay, here's the first side. You're gonna get 8 squares. You're gonna pin them in this little heart shape. 2, 4, 6, 8. And then I'm gonna flip it over so the right side is facing down. This is the wrong side now. And then you're gonna get 5 squares, and you're gonna pin them together like this to line up with these 5, this little X. I'm gonna put the wrong sides together. You can see. Just gonna lay it right over top of the other X. These 3 are gonna fold in half. And then there's your bag. Done. So yeah, I'll fold these in and then I pin them. I have to pin mine together before I sew the seams because this just helps me. I can't understand how to sew them together while it's flat. It just makes a lot more sense in my brain as a three-dimensional object. Okay, now that it's in bag shape, for the seaming part, you will start here and then you'll also start in the corners. Right, so this one is gonna start here, it's gonna go down here. Just gonna follow that seam the whole time. So you're here, you're gonna go around this corner, gonna go back up to the center, and then you'll like pivot, go down. This will follow itself around. Go up here, and that will take you back to the center where you started the seam. And then you'll pick either side because you got to do both. This one will go down this side, flip it, it'll follow the seam, so it'll go right up here to the corner where you started. And then you'll do the same thing with the other corner. So you'll start here, it'll go down, follow the seam around, so it'll go back to where you started. And then the only thing after you do those three that's left open is these two holes right here. So you just have to like sew these closed, right here and right here. So that's what I'm gonna go do.
Spring break was a huge thing on the East Coast.
Wow.
In high school.
Whoa.
Okay, see? I use a slip stitch to combine everything. And I've done my 3 seams, so the only thing that's open is these 2 holes at the bottom. So I'm gonna seam these 2 together, and then I will be moving on to the straps. And it is only 12:15. That's done. Our bag is fully set up. I'm gonna do the straps. So I'm gonna start right here in this little V area. I'm gonna crochet from this corner down to the center, back up to this corner, and I'm gonna do 3 rows of single crochet. And I've already done it on the other side. So that's what it looks like. Basically just do single crochets, and in the center just single crochet 3 together and then do 3 rows. I'm gonna do it on both sides.
Zach just stand there in the corner and she is laughing so incredibly hard.
Chicago, and then they're actually about love and acceptance, but with this hard exterior. And
okay guys, check it out. Our first bag is officially done. It is all the way done. All of my ends are weaved in and all of that jazz. So there's that. The time is 1:28. We started at 11:20. So it's been 2 hours, which that's kind of a lot, especially considering all of these squares were already made. But yeah, I did 5 rows for the strapped portion. Here's what it looks like. And I chained 70 for the strap. Actually, finishing touch, I need to put on a logo tag and I'll set it aside so I can take pictures of it and list it for sale. But the next bag that we have on our list, on our little agenda here, is a mesh kind of like market bag slash beach bag that I started yesterday or a couple days ago, but this is all I have done on it. It's very tiny at this point. I am making this based off of a YouTube tutorial that I found years ago whenever I made the first one, the blue one that you may have seen. It is from Stephanie Zed here on YouTube. But yeah, it's a pretty basic bag. I am probably making, I think in the tutorial there is like a medium, there's a small size and a large size, so I'm making the smaller of the sizes. I also thought this would just be like a good opportunity to use up some of the Lily Sugar and Cream yarn that I bought recently, the newer colors. So I'm gonna do that. Pretty much the whole bag is made of like chains, and then the straps are single crochet. So we will see how long it takes. I have like maybe a quarter of the bag made, probably less, and we are starting at 1:30 in the afternoon. So right now I'm just working the mesh part, and the goal is to do this until I have 32 rows. Right now I have 12 rows, so you gotta do about 20 more. You guys might know that I love watching Smosh Reddit stories, and I ran out of Smosh Reddit stories. So I recently like just started watching Smosh Mouth, which is a little podcast thingy that Shane and Amanda do, and it's pretty good. It's pretty nice. So I'm just gonna turn that on and mindlessly chain and single crochet. Ooh, it's kind of cute. Anyway.
So
just trying their best.
They have great intentions for the most part, but they're all
bookers.
Is that as a straight
Hi.
on dating apps, it
You
is
okay?
mostly getting nothing in return. And you know, and I'm sure also a lot
What?
of guys who
What do
are
you need?
on photos, when you're just boiling it down to two-dimensional, yeah, you're probably not going to get the same amount of responses. But I also think dating apps, you just don't get a lot of responses as a guy sometimes. and and there's
Okay.
probably a lot of sure.
Right?
My one of my brothers.
I'm getting close. I just counted. I've got 30 rows. I just felt it in my bones. I was like, you know what? It's probably almost done. So I'm gonna do 2 more rows real quick. It's going to be like a pretty small bag. I mean, it says small.
Da 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 da. Song stuck in my head. Other sister at wedding. Don't know.
Here's kind of the bag gist. Started over here, right? Did 6 rows of single crochets, and then you do all of the mesh, and then you end over here with 6 rows of single crochet, and then you take these and you fold them in half so those meet up in the middle to create like the top of your bag. And now I'm going to single crochet all the way around these edges and like create the little strap area. Yeah, I've worked through the first skein that I started with, which was I think like a half skein left over from a top that I made, and then I worked through an entire second skein, and I'm about to tie on my third, which is great. I love yarn eater projects. And right now it's 2:45. I did take a little break, took care of my dogs, and had some snacks. I didn't have like a full lunch because I wasn't feeling lunchy today. I was just feeling snacky, so I don't know what to say really. I think the straps are going to take a fat minute because, you know, you have to do like the chain and then single crochet in the back bump, and that always takes like a while.
Me and Britt and other friends were going to sneak out, and we fell asleep. And the next morning, Bobby said, yeah, was it because of all the hate?
I remember an entry from my first journal where I started, where I'm 15.
Look, it's done. That's not the right way. This honestly looks tiny. I was just following the directions for the small size, and I don't know, I didn't realize how small it was gonna be. But also, maybe the mesh stitch just hasn't like relaxed yet. I feel like that made it a little bit bigger, right? I don't know. We should test it out. Let's give it a, how much yarn can we fit in here? Let's use this since we know I have tons of it, okay? Okay, there's 4. And 6. Eight. Okay, yeah, no, this is fine. The mesh, it's fine. If it can fit 10 Juicy Couture velvet skeins, then like, we're good to go, okay? What do you think? I don't know if you can see. Yeah, there you go. What do you think? What are we thinking? It's expandable. Yep. Just imagine arriving to the function like, yeah, hold on, let me get my stuff out of my bag. Hold on. Let me just, no, there's more. Sorry. All right, well, here's bag 2 of the day. Currently it is 3:45. I don't remember when I started this, so I can't tell you how long it took. I am going to, not today, but once again, finishing touches. It just needs a logo tag somewhere up here, and then I'll take pictures of it and put it up for sale. But don't want to waste any time, no. So we should move on and make another bag. The question is, what kind of bag should we make? I have not planned past this point. Maybe we could make something small. I feel like there is some sort of like granny square fanny pack pattern floating around here. Yeah. Okay, so you do like a square and then a square, and then you do 2 squares and you fold them and it makes like a little pouch type of deal. So I only need 4 squares. Like, hello. Okay, yeah. Let's see. Oh my gosh, I have zippers in here too. No, I have zippers, don't I? Where are they though? You guys, you will not believe this. I was just looking in my sewing box trying to find zippers, and guess what was sitting next to my sewing box? This is quite literally a bag whip that literally just needs the straps. And it's freaking huge. Look at, I forgot about this. I have completely forgotten about this. Wow. Well, first of all, it's inside out. All of the squares are sewed together, like whip stitched. All of my ends are weaved in, except for a few, like on the edges. But look. Yeah, we should finish this. Yes, yeah. Wow, okay. But I also want to check, see if we have zippers. So let's do that. Yes, I have a sewing kit. I'm a seamstress. I actually learned how to sew before I learned how to crochet. Well, I have a heavy duty zipper. Might be fun. They're not in here. I know I have zippers, but they're not in here. I found the zippers. If you are a craft person and slightly disorganized but organized, you will understand this. I just thought a little bit in my brain and I was like, I think I know where the zippers are, and they're over here in this corner. It was underneath my rainbow bag in this box that I keep here for some reason. This is also where I keep my hot glue gun. But here we are. Zippers. And a ball? Okay, so as far as this bag goes, I know it's a pattern from someone. I tried searching it up. I have no idea whose it is, but I think that maybe this is like a sunburst granny square. If you know what kind of granny square it is, let me know. I made this such a long time ago. Like, I remember I had it whenever I moved, maybe both times, which that has to be at least 4 or 5 years. So I'm gonna put handles on it pretty much. Where I'm gonna do the same thing that we did on the granny square bag. I'm gonna do probably a row here, and then I'll put the straps on the other way. So I'm just gonna use this because that's probably definitely what I used whenever I made it in the first place. Oh, and speaking of Smosh Reddit stories, they just posted a new one, so I'm gonna watch that. Okay, this is not done. I'm about 2 rows in to, wait, 1.5 rows in. I decided I'm gonna do 3 rows for the straps. This is 2 right now. This is 1 down here. But I think that a little bit thinner straps would look good with this bag because I've been doing 4 rows on the straps all day long. But anyway, I'm coming to tell you that I am gonna take a break because it's dinner time. I'm gonna go make some burgers and gotta watch the new episode of Kaiju number 8, so I will return.
Willingly, I might add.
Okay, back to work.
All the time, so I drank a couple down.
All All right guys, so bag number 3 is officially completed. Here's what it looks like. Sorry, it's white and overexposed. There we go. It definitely has some, you know, I can't remember what this is called, but there's that. Moving on, next I want to make that granny square fanny pack I was talking about earlier. The zippers that I have found, all of these are like fun colors and whatnot, but they're also only 9 inches long. This one is 14 inches long, so it might be better. I kind of want to do like a fanny pack slash crossbody bag. Okay, if I made it 9 inches, it's 3 granny squares wide. So the granny squares would have to be 3 inches because, and I don't think 3 inches is deep enough. What's 14 divided by 3? Is it 14 inches from zipper to zipper, or like, are we counting the little flappy ends? Huh? It looks like it's zipper, 14 inches zipper to zipper. So 15 is divisible by 3, so if I make 5-inch granny squares, that's 5, 10, 15. This will fit. Okay. Yep. I know what's going on. The question is, what color do we make our crossbody bag that will go well with this big gray zipper? I'm gonna make it solid granny squares. I probably will do double crochets, and if I made it black and white, would a gray zipper be okay? What do we feel? How are we feeling on that? Black and white alternating every row, granny squares, solid granny squares with a gray zipper. I think that would be okay. I wish that I had a 4.5mm crochet hook, but I don't for some reason. I think I'm gonna do a 4mm because I would like it to be pretty close weaved. Okay, let's start. So if you remember from earlier, I need to make 1, 2, 3, 4 squares, and it's going to be 1 on the front, 1 directly on the back, so they are like mirroring each other, and then there's going to be 2, 1 on each end, and it's going to fold in half like a taco, and it'll be a little smile shape, half circle. Not really a half circle, a trapezoid, I think. I have never made one of these before. I have just seen them around. I like little crossbody bags. Actually, I don't have a purse. I carry a crossbody bag because sometimes I want to wear a fanny pack instead. Most of the time I like throw it over my shoulder and I wear it across my chest, right? But sometimes I don't want it on my shoulders anymore, especially if I've been walking around for a lot. So I just go on the strap and tighten it up, and then I put it around my waist like a fanny pack. All right, it's time for the black. How do you make a solid granny square? I'm pretty sure I remember, but let me just look it up. Let me just, yeah, okay, yeah. It's squeaking. There's a factory knot. Ugh. I finished the first square and measured it, and it is indeed 5 inches. So there's that. I think I'm going to do like maybe alternating. Like the next square that I make, it will have a black center. Because like if I make them all like this and then they'll butt up against each other and then there'll be 2 white rows, and I feel like that's just like too much white. This is already too much white. I kind of wanted it to be more black. So then if I make one starting with the black center, and then it'll have a black outline, and then when they butt up together it will just continue the stripes. Yes. Here we go. What do we think? I have only made 2 squares out of 4, and my hands hurt. It's not bad. I've been weaving in my ends as I go, and I've just tied so many knots today. It's starting to hurt, like, you know, pulling. But yes, 2 more squares. I'm about halfway through my last square, and it is 8:30. It's almost 8:30, so I'm thinking this is probably definitely going to be the last bag of the night, although I did say I was going to work until 11 Anyway, I am quite happy that I decided to do alternating colors. I think these look good together, but basically these two on the outsides are gonna fold up in half, right? And then it's gonna sew together like this. I wish I could move all of my fingers. I'll sew them together like this, and then it'll make like a little baggie. Do you feel me? I think, yeah, this will probably take a long time, especially considering I still need to make a strap for it. Oh, and if I'm gonna if I'm gonna sew in the zipper tonight, then that'll take a minute for sure. I don't think that I had expectations whenever I started this. I knew I was gonna finish the two bags, the two first bags, the granny square bag and the mesh bag that I was working on, but after that, no plans. So finding that white one, it was really a coincidence. Like, I was just searching in my closet back there and it was sitting on top of this 3-tier rolly cart that I have like shoved in the back of my closet, and it was right next to my sewing kit, and it's just been there forever. So I'm happy to get it done. And then this one, I just thought of it on a whim. This is not something that I was thinking about making. Like, I've never thought, ooh, I should make one of those. I've just literally like seen it like a few times and I was like, that's cute. But I've never thought, oh, that's really cute, I should make one soon. I was just trying to think of a smaller bag, because the other 3 bags that I made, they are, I would say they're medium sized. The white one is kind of bigger. The mesh bag one looks small, but like you saw, it extends. This is honestly super slow going at the moment. The cotton yarn is a little bit stiff. I'm using a smaller hook than I normally would, and it's not agreeing with me, so I'm just going really slow. But I mean, thankfully you only have to do 4 squares, so I'm like almost done. We've got all 4 squares here. I'm about to slip stitch them together. I mean, that shouldn't take very long. And then I think I'm gonna do a row of single crochet like around the opening up here. I'm gonna have to figure out what to do for the strap. Indeed. Okay.
Okay.
Leslie Bibb!
Okay, here we go. I slip stitch them together. Right, looking good. So this zipper should fit on right on here. Yep, that'll be good. I haven't done the row of single crochets that's gonna be around this opening yet, and that is because I'm wondering if I should build that into the strap or not. Like, I probably should. That would probably be like the best way to go about it. Trying to brainstorm a little bit, but also I should probably figure out how long the strap needs to be first. Let's figure out the length. I'll just like hold this on, grab my tape measure. Let's see. Okay. Okay. Be efficient. No, I'm gonna do this first. Yeah. And then this end will connect down here. This end will connect up here. That is too long. Is this sitting good? Let me look in the mirror. Okay, I think I like it right here, which is like 31 inches. Oh. You gonna sit there? I was sitting there. Is that yours? Okay. I'll get another chair. You just, that's fine. 31 inches. Let me write it down. Okay, so what I think I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take my white and I am going to make a chain that's 31 inches long, and I'm gonna attach it from here to here, right? Okay, and then I'm going to take my black and I'm going to start single crocheting, and it will go in like 2 circles. It'll go on this side and all the way around the strap, which is the white chain, and then I'll do another one on the other side, so it'll go all the way around and on one side of the strap, the other side of the strap. So the white chain that I make, that's gonna be 31 inches, that'll be like running in the middle. Should I do a chain? Because if I do a chain, then it'll be basically like 2 rows of single crochet, and is that thick enough for the strap? Because this one that we put on the white bag, this is 3 rows of single crochet. I feel like that is like, that's pretty good. I feel like 2 is a little flimsy. So maybe, maybe I'll have to do foundationless single crochets in the white. Maybe that'll be the best option. This is definitely going to be the last bag of the night because it's already 9:15. Great. Okay. Can I sit there?
Can I sit there? Can I sit there? You took my spot. You took my spot, baby.
All right. All right.
In red roses, I started to try to like get them, like to be like.
I forget the artist. But it was dope. It was experimental and crazy sounding. It was awesome.
Cool.
Really
I want to send you
sick.
some albums.
Love this. Look at it. Love it immediately. So good.
What, in your opinion, is the best place to take someone on a first date?
Check it out, guys. I am loving the look of this. It's gonna go pretty much like that. The only thing I have left to do is to add on this little zipper, and it'll be completely finished. It's taking forever, and my hands hurt, and I love it. It's beautiful. Don't get me wrong. Do I want to make another one right now? No. Zipper going in. It is 10 o'clock, so we have an hour, and it's gonna be great. It's gonna be beautiful. I am gonna hand stitch the zipper in. I have a sewing machine, but it's buried.
But
That's cool. That's you hear, and then the day.
none of the day.
Hey.
Imagine.
From 2 different gay houses.
Gay houses. Yeah. But I'm not.
Okay, so currently I've sewed on half the zipper, but I've realized that I didn't do it well. I lined up the beginning of the zipper and I didn't really line up the end of the zipper, so this part, the end part, it's not close enough to, you know, just if you try to unzip the bag, it's only gonna unzip to here, and then it'll have like, there's like a whole 1.5 inches or more over here that's just, basically it's not good. So I need to unsew the zipper, which is quite a bummer because it was sewed in really good, and you know, just that sucks. Yeah, that really sucks. Okay, I thought about leaving it for a good 2 to 5 minutes, but I cannot. It's 10:50, by the way. I'm going to bed. Well, my friends, my beautiful friends, we have completed our how many bags can I make in one day adventure. To be fair, most of these bags were already like started or even mostly made. So I hope that's okay with you. It's definitely okay with me. To start, the first bag that we made was this lovely lady right here. I've made 2 others of these, so this would be my 3rd granny square bag. Not like ever, but just like within the last month or so, you know? So I really like this one. I think the colors are fun. And that's all. Next, we made a mesh bag. This one is cotton. It is a beaut. It's perfect for summer, for markets, for fruit, other things for sure, probably. And this one is like a smallish medium size. This definitely stretches out. And I like it. I like the colors. I'm happy to use up some Lily Sugar and Cream Cotton because we have a bunch of that. And I also have enough left over to make another bag. So maybe I can put 2 in stock instead of just the 1. Third, we finished up this long forgotten whip, which is fantastic. I think this is probably the biggest bag. This is also a 13 square bag. It's the same style as the granny square. It's definitely bigger though. The thinner straps look nice. It's definitely beachy. It doesn't have as many holes in it as the other ones, but there's definitely still holes. A lot of people asked if I line these bags before I sell them, and the answer is no. I don't wanna. Okay, and lastly, this one is not technically finished because I started putting the zipper on and then I failed miserably, and then it was late and I was tired of working. So funny, because this is the smallest bag. It took the longest amount of time and it's not even finished. But like, once I put the zipper on, I think I love this. This is fantastic, okay? Let's give it a full look, okay? Imagine this has a zipper and it's like, you know, it's like closed up. It'll look more like this. Yeah? Like hello? Like hello? This is great. Do not worry, I am going to be putting the zipper on it. I actually will probably do that right after I finish filming this outro, because people suggested on my last video, the alphabet restock video, that I should save all of the items that I make in the video and I should put them for sale like right when the video goes up, because whenever I was making the alphabetical restock video, I just put the items up for sale as soon as I finished them throughout the video, which the video was kind of filmed over like 2 weeks probably, and by the time I got to the end of the video, everything had already sold out. So instead, I will be taking pictures of all of these items and then I will put them on my website, and I'm going to schedule them to go live at the same time that this video is coming out. So you may have a chance, you know, if you're quick. But anyway, I really hope that you guys enjoyed this video. If you have more suggestions for how many I can make in one day things, please let me know down in the comments. I haven't made another one of these videos in a hot minute because I was honestly just like, I have no clue what to make, really. And that's all, I guess. I hope that you all are having a wonderful, wonderful day. Happy Monday. Have a good week. Thank you for watching. Hit the thumbs up button, subscribe to my channel, watch some of my other videos if you're feeling generous, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!